Hi everybody, Keith Abraham. Just thought I'd share with you just a little idea I've had that I've been using with my clients and myself firstly to get really clear on where I'm going. You know, when things are a little bit chaotic and definitely uncertain times, you still got to have a goal. And so I wanted to share with you just what I call the 4x3 formula. 4 parts, 3 options, and get really clear. Now, there will be a handout attached to this video as well that you can tap into, have a bit of a look at. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to share the formula with you, then I actually wanted to do a live example with you if that's okay. So, you know, this came about because when COVID first hit, I thought, you know, I'm an advocate of goal setting. You know, how do I, but is now the time to have a long-term goal? And so I just stopped and thought about what can I control? So it's all about controlling the controllables. So let me show you what it is. 3 options, 4 things that you need to plan for. Now, this will become clear when you get a hand on the actual handout, and this is in a landscape version that you can use yourself to plan for whatever time frame. So firstly, this is the first column. Time frame. You have to think about time frames. Everybody's time frame is a little bit different. Some businesses are going great. Some people are not sure what's going to happen, you know, when the government turns off JobKeeper, all sorts of scenarios. So you have to pick some time frames that you can work for. Give you an example. When COVID first hit, I actually just went, what do I need to do this week? What do I need to do this fortnight? What do I need to do this month? And so they were my 3 time frames that I operated under. Today it's a little different. I'll show you that in a moment. Then the second column is scenarios. You have to start to think a little bit about what scenarios are going to happen. Circumstances, situations that's going to impact you, your family, your business, your role, your career. You know, for some, their businesses are growing. For others, it's like, you know, there's going to be a reduction. And so I want you to think a little bit about some of the scenarios. So for me, when I first thought about it, I thought, what's going to happen? I reckon I'm going to be bunkered down here in Newmarket for a while. So scenarios. The third column is focus. So within those timeframes and with those scenarios, what should I be focused on? What are the 3 things, the 3 vital things that I need to be focused on? And then, of course, the final is priorities. What do I need to prioritize to do in this first time frame? So let me give you an example of what this looks like. So time frames for me at the moment, I'm planning for the next 30 days, the next 90 days, and for the next 6 months. So they're my 3 time frames. For you, it could be 1 week, 1 month, 1 quarter. It could be 1 week, 1 week, 1 week. There's no right or wrong with this. The second are scenarios. So when we start thinking about scenarios, we go, okay, well, what's going to happen? You know, in my industry, in my market. So in the next 30 days, I reckon the scenario is that obviously COVID is still happening around the world, so people are a little bit uncertain to either make an investment or to do too many things. But for me and my business at the moment, things are booming. Things are really busy. So what's the scenario? The scenario is I'll be still doing virtual. So there'll be still virtual. Next 90 days, I think people are going to start to forward plan for 2021, I should say. But I think it'll still be virtual, will still be at the top of their mind. What's going to happen in 6 months' time? 6 months' time, I reckon it's going to be 2021. People are going to start to be open to maybe a blended approach. So a combination of virtual and a combination of in-person. No, I'm not a VIP, but that's just how it pans out. So if I know what my time frames are, if I know what my scenarios are, what's going to happen in the market or in my career or in my life, then the next thing I start to do is I start to say, what do I need to focus on? In these 3 chunks, what do I need to focus on? Well, I need to focus on becoming a better presenter at virtual. Next 90 days, I need to start to, what do I need to focus on? I need to focus on pipeline. I need to start to build my pipeline of my clients who are open to understanding what I can do virtually. And then what's 2021? 2021 is, I honestly believe I need to be providing some different product offerings. Now that I know what my timeframes are and the scenarios and restrictions I need to work in, now I know what my focus is. What are my 3 priorities in the next 30 days? Next 3 priorities is, I've obviously created a purpose-built studio here, so I just need to give the studio a bit of a revamp. A few things I've learnt that can help me. What's the next? I need to really look at the industries on my client base on where I need to invest. So the industries I need to invest some time in. What else do I need to do in the next 30 days? Next 30 days, I need to complete a project that I'm working on around my diagnostic tool. So they're the three priorities I need to work on. Now I've got a master plan to move myself forward. I hope this makes sense. Sorry that it's been a little bit of a long video, but I wanted to do an example with you rather than just, verbally walk you through it. Thanks very much for watching. As always, if you're not sure, reach out to me, keith@keithabraham.com.au, or you can always send me a message on any of the social media platforms. Thanks very much for watching. Bye now.